Gracias, Juan.
Another round for Joe. Tangled up a little bit there. There we go. My name is Michael O'Hagan. Nice stuff. I would like to take you to Cheesecake Factory. Oh. We can talk about your shoes. I think somebody should woo you. Anybody got kids in the audience? Kids? I'm a single dad. I got my kids half the time. I'm divorced. And I got a 6-year-old and 8-year-old. 6-year-old daughter, Shannon, my 8-year-old son, Brendan. And all this hurricane stuff kicked off. I'm in the military, so I was pretty busy doing stuff. And I had family that got hit very hard out in New York. So I wanted to take them and show them what was going on. And I said to them, hey, look, I want you to go in your rooms, and I want you to pick out, like, 10 toys to give to these poor kids that lost everything. So here's my 6-year-old daughter, goes in her room, and she comes back out. All right, Shannon, let's see what you got. I open up the bag, I look in there, and she has like her brand new Polly Pockets toy that she didn't even open up yet for her birthday. She's got like this brand new Fancy Nancy doll, Brave backpack. If anybody has kids, Brave's like the new in movie kind of, right? And she writes a little note in there, this was my backpack, love Shannon, I hope you like it. I was like so proud as a father. I was like, Shannon, you gotta give that stuff. She goes, Dad, it's all right, they don't have anything. So like, all right, Brendan, let's see what you have. I go to my 8-year-old. I open up his bag. Inside he's got like fucking broken Spider-Man, a golf ball, a balloon. I'm like, I go, buddy, come on, man, seriously? I'm like, I'm so proud, I'm ashamed of you. And I'm like, pony up, man. And he goes, Dad, you said they had nothing. He's like, now they got a golf ball? And I'm like, never mind, man, a little lost on him. Kids are funny though. My daughter today, I was just sitting there, I was having breakfast with them. I made breakfast and I said, they said, Dad, you still tell jokes sometimes? I said, yeah. I said, I'm going tonight. I'm going to go do some comedy tonight. So my daughter says, I got one for you. So here you go. This is for my daughter. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. Shut the fuck up. No. She's 6, she's got to fine-tune a little vulgar out there. But no, kids are funny. I tell jokes, but it's not quite like jokes you guys know. I said, kind of like that, like interrupting cow. Move, yeah, like that. But they're funny, and the other day I'm driving around and they're in the back seat, and my son chimes up and he goes, hey Dad, what are boogers made of? So I go, well, it's kind of like there's dust and dirt and crap that's out there in the air, and we don't want to breathe it into our body, so in your nose you got like mucus and hair, and the dust and dirt and junk kind of gets caught in there, and then it gets stuck, and that's kind of like what boogers are made of. So he goes, ew, I'm never going to eat those again. And then my 6-year-old says, I don't care, I'll still eat them. Another time I'm driving along and my daughter chimes up and she goes, Daddy, Brennan just said the S word to me. I'm like, all right, Shannon, special permission this once. Tell me what the S word that Brennan said to you. So she goes, he said stupid. I'm like, all right, not nice. I don't like that, but that's not the word I was thinking of, but don't say that. And he goes, well, I only said it because she said the SH word to me. So I'm thinking, jackpot, all right. I go, all right, Brendan, special permission. What's the SH word Shannon says to you? So he goes, shut up. I'm like, you fucking guys. They are funny, though. Kids are funny. Any internet daters out there? Sounds kind of like bad. Internet daters sounds like serial rapists. I would never be a serial rapist. I would ask Captain Crunch before I got out of business. But internet dating's funny. I've been dating a girl now for about 1.5 years. She's from Hong Kong, she's fantastic, but I remember getting out there and trying to internet date, going on Match.com and Plenty of Fish and all sort of stuff. And a little rough getting back on the horse when you're from a divorce. And it's funny, I have some telltale signs to look out for if you're out there internet dating. A lot can be told by the pictures, am I right? If you see somebody, it's 2012, with a scanned-in photograph. Everybody today's got a camera on their phone, they got digital cameras and everything else. If they had to reach back to scan something, that's got to be at least 5 to 7 years old. You probably want to run for the hills for that picture. Then you always see this picture too. You ever see this one? Just hiding the double chins, just looking up. That's another one. Or people have sunglasses on in every picture. You're clicking through and like, she could have googly eyes going on. You know what's going on there? No smile, no teeth smile. Not showing any choppers. That's a warning sign. Could have like summer teeth, some are here, some are there, little crooked teeth. You gotta watch out for that. The girl is sitting there, she's always in the picture with her friends. Every single picture she's in the middle and she's got the friends as bookends. Just like all snugged up against her, just hiding anything that's going on back there. You have no idea. And guys do the same thing, guys are the same. They sit there, they got like, they're always you know, making $100,000, doing whatever salary, and it's like, you're a gym teacher. That must be a really serious school making 100 grand at it. And that's the way it goes. But internet dating is crazy. Well, I'll tell you a quick story before I get off here. I was down with a buddy of mine, had his bachelor party down in Atlantic City. So we're sitting there, we go to the bachelor party, had a great time, we're tearing it up, and the next morning, Sunday morning, after a rough night, I just kind of broke away from the casino, wanted to get outside, get some fresh air. So my friend Mark and I go outside, we're sitting on the bench, and I see these two little old black ladies, and they're totally decked out in their church gear, with church hats and dresses and everything, and they're walking along the boardwalk like 7 o'clock in the morning, eating a funnel cake. And the ladies had to be like 70-something years old. And the one lady's walking, and I'm sitting like 60 feet away, and she's like, oh, this is so delicious. And right as she's talking, a seagull, no kidding, comes down and goes, shh, and just takes the funnel cake and lifts up with it, but doesn't get away. The funnel cake breaks apart and it goes boom, boom, right onto her hat. No, I'm not even kidding. And she's going, oh, Lord, help me, help me. She's trying to rip it up her hat. The other friend's sitting there with her purse trying to swat at it. She's going like this, trying to get it away. And the funnel cake breaks apart again and lands on the ground, and like 1,000 seagulls swarm over it. I couldn't do anything. Here I am, this military guy. I was just paralyzed in laughter. And finally, I felt like I walked over there finally, and I picked up her purse, and in retrospect, I'm thinking I probably should have given that back to her. So that's my time. Thanks so much, everybody.
All right, guys, it is time for Rob Epples' favorite vegetable. Put your hands together.